Welcome back to MiiBooth. Irfan here. Content creation has been on the rise, and so has been the availability of tools to assist in content creation. Now, if you're also here looking for ideas to improve your video or photography lighting game on a budget, well, then you've come to the right place, because today I'll be checking out this little video LED light from COLBOR known as PL5. This thing retails for $50 at the time when I received it. I'll try and leave a link in the description box below. Now that's enough of an intro. Let's go ahead and do some unboxing. It arrives in a neat little cardboard package, pretty straightforward, nothing out of the ordinary. Inside the box we have a user manual, and then below the layer of sponge we have the COLBOR PL5 LED video light, two small metal plates, a cold shoe adapter with a swiveling 1/4-inch screw, a USB-C cable for charging, and a carrying pouch for everything. Now let me briefly go over the accessories first. The metal plates actually have an adhesive on one side and a magnet on the other. You can stick it to your phone cover, and since the light also has a magnetic back, you can simply slap the light onto your phone for a quick vlogging setup and throw some light on the situation at hand. If you happen to have an external microphone, you can mount that too onto the cold shoe mount built right into the body of the light. The light can also just stand on its own if you want to use it that way. If you have one of these smartphone vlogging rigs, you can mount the light onto it with a cold shoe adapter, this time through the 1/4-inch screw hole. And you can do the same on any camera as well. Here I have it mounted on my Canon M50 mirrorless camera for a demo. Now coming to the light itself, it is one of the most compact things I've come across. It is slightly bigger than a credit card, smaller than an iPhone 10 or 11 or 12 or 13, they're all the same. And it weighs only 110 grams or 3.9 ounces for those of you who still haven't adopted the metric system. Seriously, just do it already. It has 48 LEDs, 24 warm and 24 cool ones. The screen on the LEDs is frosted to diffuse the light and not create hard shadows. On the back we have the magnetic panel which you saw in action earlier, a power button and a small colored display, vents all around the body to keep it nice and cool. And finally, next to the power button, we have a spring-loaded wheel and a USB-C port for charging. The operation is pretty simple. You long press the power button and it turns on. It has two working modes. Right now we are in the CCT mode. In this mode, you can change the brightness of the lights by pushing the wheel up or down, and you can see the percentage bar reflect the same on the display screen. You can also change the light temperature by pressing the wheel inwards like a button, and then pushing it up or down to shift the color temperature between a warm 2700K and a cool 6500K. Pressing the wheel toggles between brightness and color temperature. It carries a 2100 mAh 3.7 volts battery, which takes up to 2.5 hours to charge from 0 to 100, and it can last for a little more than an hour on 100% brightness. 6.4 hours on 50% brightness, and up to 18 hours on 30% brightness. Now usually with the trials I've done, 50% is usually enough for close range video recording. As you decrease the brightness, the battery life increases exponentially, and estimated battery life is displayed on the screen at all times. If I were to give you an objective perspective, here is my setup with me in the frame with no extra lights. Now I'm going to switch on the COLBOR PL5, which is mounted on my camera at about 3 feet away from my face. Check out the difference. This is at 6500K, 50% brightness. Now I'm going to take it up to 100%. Okay, now this is 50% brightness at 2700K. Finally, 100% at 2700K color temperature. Now this thing has a color rendering index of 95. Now a light source with CRI of 100 shows 100% true colors of target objects. This is just 5 short of it, which puts it in the excellent category. Just to give you a perspective of its raw power, here I am outdoors in total darkness, and this is what the light can do. Pressing the power button once shortly switches to EEF mode, which is quite exciting. You have two modes here, fire and lightning. Now the LED flickers in a pre-programmed pattern, giving the impression of light from a bonfire falling on an object. And you have 3 iterations in each of the modes. Basically, you can achieve this effect without actually lighting a fire. You can use the wheel to switch between fire and lightning. The light intensity you can increase and decrease, as well as switching between the different iterations. You can all do it with the wheel thingy. Here is the lightning mode in action. I know it doesn't seem very real without rain and a cup of hot chocolate, but this is how it will look. The fire one was pretty convincing though. Alright, it's time to wrap it up. I love it. I actually do. It's small, it's powerful, it's portable, it has a solid battery life, very simple to use, neat extra effects. I would have loved it even more if it came with RGB filters, if not RGB LEDs. But I still think it is an excellent tool for aspiring YouTubers or budding photographers on a budget. I personally plan to use it maybe as a fill light on the side where it can highlight the side of my head and my shoulder. I don't think it is strong enough for a key light, but maybe with the right tools it can do that as well. But I personally plan to use it as a fill light or maybe a hair light, or in my case a cap light. In any case, I'll leave a link in the description box below in case you want to check it out. That's it for now, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, hit the like button below and share the video with your friends and family. While you're there, don't forget to subscribe to MiiBooth for more gadget reviews, DIYs, and life hacks. You can also follow me on other social media. All the links are in the description box below. Click on the thumbnails to watch my other videos or check out my YouTube channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching.